It was supposed to be just another day on The View. Senator Rand Paul joined the panel to discuss his latest book and share his insights. But things went off the rails when Ana Navarro, known for her fiery takes and refusal to back down, decided she wasn't going to let him finish a single thought unless he said what she wanted to hear. What happened next? Let's just say Ana's hypocrisy was exposed in the most humiliating way possible. This one got loud, personal, and downright shocking. So buckle up, because you're about to see a side of The View that proves why this show has the reputation it does. The tension started brewing early on when Senator Paul calmly stated his views on socialism and its consequences. Using Venezuela as a real-world example, Ana, visibly agitated, jumped in and immediately began interrupting. She flat-out refused to let him complete his point about the dangers of socialism, snapping, "No, I can't let you finish if you're going to say my daughter is going to be murdered." Wait, what? The irony here is that Senator Paul never even came close to saying anything about her daughter. He was laying out facts about socialism's impact on Venezuela, a country that has suffered immensely under this system. But Ana took it personally, wildly so, and derailed the conversation into complete chaos. Let's pause for a moment and look at the bigger picture. Ana Navarro claims to advocate for respectful, meaningful dialogue, until someone dares to share an opinion that doesn't align with her worldview. The moment Senator Paul's points didn't sit well with her, she resorted to shouting, cutting him off, and ultimately proving that she has no interest in debate, only domination. At one point, Rand Paul tried to bring up the economic devastation in Venezuela and how socialism contributed to it. Calmly and respectfully, he explained that, if you vote for socialism, you might just get socialism. But Ana immediately lashed out, claiming, "That's not true. That's not true." Now, here's where Senator Paul earned major points. Despite Ana's interruptions, accusations, and blatant attempts to mischaracterize his words, he remained calm and collected. He didn't stoop to her level or let her antics rattle him. Instead, he patiently addressed the facts. He explained that Venezuelans voted for socialism, and it led to economic ruin and human suffering. And when Ana screeched that Maduro is not a thug, Paul tried to keep the conversation grounded by suggesting, "Let's have a real discussion." But that was apparently too much to ask.
But here's the question is, they voted for socialism. They voted for, let me finish.
No, I can't let you finish. If you're going to say Maduro's going to murder us, I'm not letting you finish.
The defining moment came when Rand Paul, after several interruptions, finally said, "If you won't let me finish my point, then this isn't a conversation. It's a monologue." And he wasn't wrong. Ana's reaction proved that she wasn't interested in dialogue. She wanted a platform to project her views and silence anyone who disagreed. Even the other hosts seemed uncomfortable as Ana's voice got louder and her demeanor more aggressive. At one point, she declared, "I'm a 47-year-old woman, and I won't let you talk about this." The irony? The very behavior she accuses others of, shutting down differing opinions, is exactly what she was doing in real time. The audience's reaction was mixed. You could feel the awkwardness in the room. Some were clapping nervously, unsure whether to cheer for Ana's theatrics or Paul's composed responses.
You know, I live in Miami. There's tens of thousands of Venezuelan exiles living there. You talk a lot about Venezuela in your new book. I get a lot of political ads from the Republican Party. Donald Trump has tweeted this. Many have tweeted this. If you vote for Democrats, they will turn the United States into Venezuela. Do you think that's a fair statement to make?
Well, if you vote for a socialist, you might get socialism.
Come on, don't do that. Maduro is not a socialist. He's a corrupt, murderous thug who is starving his people.
That's not true.
That's not true? Maduro's not a thug and a murderer who's starving his people.
Let's have a conversation here. Chavez was a socialist, and socialism was the economic system
of
Venezuela.
It's a kleptocracy. It's not socialism.
But here's the question is, they voted for socialism. They voted for, let me finish.
No, I can't let you finish. If you're going to say Maduro's going to murder us.
And let's not forget the millions watching from home. Social media erupted almost immediately after the episode aired. Viewers called out Ana for her hypocrisy, pointing out how she made the entire segment about herself rather than the actual topic at hand. What's truly disappointing is that this could have been a productive conversation. Rand Paul was there to promote his book and discuss serious issues. Instead, it turned into a shouting match, orchestrated by Ana's inability to handle opposing views without resorting to personal attacks and emotional outbursts.
It's a damn lie.
Wait, but
And I've got a bunch of neighbors and
I have
friends
30
who know
seconds.
this. Don't do this to me. Don't mansplain. I'm a 47-year-old girl.
As Paul later said in an interview, "I went on the show to have a dialogue. But it's hard to have one when you're not allowed to finish a single sentence. Let's be honest. This isn't the first time a guest has been ambushed on The View. The show has gained a reputation for inviting controversial figures, only to cut them off, twist their words, and then act outraged when they defend themselves. But this exchange? It was particularly revealing. Ana Navarro, in her attempt to humiliate Rand Paul, ended up exposing her own intolerance and inability to engage in a genuine discussion. So, what do you think? Was Ana justified in her reaction, or did she go too far? Did Rand Paul handle the situation with grace, or could he have done more to steer the conversation back on track? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.